even though they have a flag, even though they call themselves Antifa, even though they have networks that are very open, very easy to determine, because they don't have to hide it, so they don't worry about it, because they know that the authoritarians in charge are on their side. They like these useless idiots. They like the boots on the ground carrying out their orders, their dictates. But no, according to the FBI, not terrorism. According to the FBI, that is nothing. It doesn't even exist. It's not even an organization. Pull up that picture again. The FBI is telling you this is not an organization. Nope, nothing organized about this. No, these people, what, you think they're all on the same team? You think they're all together? You think they're all like in some sort of communication with each other to plan their actions? Oh, what tipped you off? The fact they're in uniform? The fact they have symbols emblazoned on their identical shields? No, not an organization, according to the FBI. Doesn't exist, and certainly isn't terror. No, that doesn't look like terror, does it? You need to defend your civilization against the onslaught of this cancer of progressivism, liberalism, and globalist brainwashing. This is a life or death situation. No messing around. The prescription is 2 doses of InfoWars taken daily.
You're watching The American Journal with your host, Harrison Smith. Watch live right now at band.video.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Third hour of American Journal has begun. So much more to talk about. Of course, Ben Dillon just joining us later in this hour. I want to start off with a video of Representative Burgess Owens talking on the floor of the Congress yesterday about the decline of the black family and the destruction that has been wrought in the black population ever since the government offered to help. And of course, if you actually know the real history of race in this country, you'll know that, as Representative Burgess points out, black Americans made incredible strides, incredible, unprecedented strides from slavery for the next, 50 to 100 years. Unbelievable advancement in capability and property and everything. Unprecedented in the history of the world to have a population go from literally nothing to, the heights of a first world civilization. And it was all going very well until the government offered to help. Came in and said, "Oh, yeah, you're doing okay, but what if we gave you a little assistance in that?" And then it's just like total downward slide to destruction, depending on what metrics you use. Of course, metrics we like to use are like happiness and like, marriage rates and like fatherlessness rates, that sort of stuff. When you look at that, it's pretty obvious that the government's help has been utterly destructive to the very people that they claim it's assisting. So let's hear Representative Burgess Owens break this down on the floor of the Congress. Here it is.
I'd like to address comments made by my friend from Georgia on the other side. I think if we're going to ever get to resolving the issues we're having in the black community, we got to be honest, my friends. We just heard that a pushback on the fact that we're getting black men in the black community not doing their job. Well, let me give you the facts real quick. First of all, when I was growing up in the 60s, we led the country in men committed to marriage over 70%. Black women could rely on getting married more than white women until 1970. We now have between 70 to 80% of black fathers who desert their families, and we're not willing to be honest about that. We're not willing to say that these guys need to man up. Maybe when we start telling our kids that they're being nothing but whiners, weenies, and wimps if men cannot take care of their own kids, that might be a good start.
I reject the words of this gentleman.
Mr. Chairman, I call for order.
Reject the words
I call
of
for
this gentleman.
order.
We right now, the facts are in.
Mr. Biggs has the time.
The facts are in. Facts. Black fathers, 70 to 80% are deserting their families. You talk to these black single women out there and see what they think about this. We sit in this little bubble where we're living a life, we're married, many of us, and we cannot be honest about what's happening in our urban communities. While these kids are growing up with no fathers, no example.
Solutions?
At the end of the day, there's a reason why our kids are being led toward these options of hopelessness. And for us to sit here in 2021, no, not right now, I'm sorry, let me just finish. To sit here in 2021 and not point out the fact that we have fatherless homes. We have 70 to 80%. These are the facts, my friends. 70 to 80% will not marry the mothers of their children, and instead will probably try to convince them so that to dissolve them from their issues to go and get an abortion. We've lost 20 million black babies over the last 40 years. 40% of my race has been exterminated because we don't have men that'll sit there and say, I'll take care of my kids, I'll protect my child, I'll make sure they grow up and get a good education, I'll make sure they're protected in my home, and not leave it to their mother to do it on their own. And if we can't be honest about that, how in the world are we gonna ever get this thing taken care of? I'll tell you what, you're gonna start seeing black men, that 30% that's still left, the really good, solid fathers, we're standing up. We're changing this trajectory. We're sick and tired of people looking at us as this is a normal thing that we just don't do our job as men. Be aware, we're waking up. And that's gonna be a change in the coming years, that we're gonna start seeing black men really commit to their families, their kids, the mothers of children, and being the productive Americans we were back when I was growing up.
I got some good news. All the items in front of me are back in stock and are 40 to 50% off at InfoWarsStore.com. The bad news is a lot of them are about to sell out. So this sale is only going from 1 week starting on September 29th. And in the case of green fiber capsules, these will be sold out in just a couple days, 50% off. We have Knockout Sleep Aid, 50% off. Sold out for months, very popular, twice as strong as Knockout, probably too strong for some people. Totally different formula. Down and Out is back in stock, 50% off. We've extended the sale on Winter Sun and Ultra 12, 50% off, and also on Deep Earth Crystal Iodine Survival Shield X2. It's all 40 to 50% off for 1 week only. Take advantage of it and fund the InfoWar, and I thank you all for your support. InfoWarsStore.com or 888-253-3139. It's a win-win. These are things that make you healthy, make your life better, and they fund the InfoWar. Again, the only way we lose is if you don't take action right now.